think aloud in 2-word chunks. Whether it's just 2 words or whether it's 2 chunks of 2 words. Okay? Just, you know, that's not going to take any additional time because you're already doing it anyway.
Yep.
Okay? All right, now I'm recording this, and I'd like you to, if you would, just to tell me a couple of things about the therapy that we've been doing, what it's been like, and how it's been different from the other therapies you've received.
Okay.
Would you do that? Would you just kind of?
I will.
Now?
Right now? Okay, you want me to record it now? My husband had the stroke in 2014, and he did have traditional therapy done, speech, occupational therapy, physical therapy. And as we very well know, the insurance companies have their quotas and their times, and of course he was cut at a point. It is only after my daughter did some extensive research to help my husband regain his speech that we accidentally came up on Mark Ittleman. And she said, "Mom, would you like to try this? This guy has a lot of rave reviews." And I said yes. And we have tried Mark, and we are still with Mark. And I can tell you that I have seen great improvement in my husband's speech. What they were doing with him was, to me, very archaic. It's like everybody is a cookie cutter. It's cookie cutter therapy. Everybody is doing the same thing without any regard for person's cultural preferences or cultural or their way of life. So I am very grateful that we have found Mark. I know it is going to be a slow process, but to be quite honest with you, I would recommend Mark to anyone, because the doctors wrote my husband off as will always be a vegetable, and we have proved him wrong.
Okay, what's different about our therapy then?
What's different?
Could you share what we do with our therapy?
Well, your therapy is not cookie cutter. Every patient is different, and you teach people how to actually incorporate the therapy into the person's way of living. The person has already known language, so what we do now is you continue to talk to them, modeling and all the different aspects of your therapy really helps the patient in their own environment, and that's what makes the difference. The fact that it is individualized therapy, and the different how should I say, the different what I want to say here, different venues, so the different things that you do, like modeling, making sure the patient looks at you, you talk to them in their own, but slowly. You have to have some empathy. You teach that, and that makes a difference.
And what level are you at with your husband as far as teaching him to talk? At what level is he? And how many words are you working on, and how are you doing that so that you can share that with the other people?
We are working on 2 words at this point. 2 words, and having him repeat those 2 words. We're also using small chunks of 2 words at a time. Yeah.
Okay.
And to me, this is big progress, because he could not speak at all.
Okay. Very good. Very good. I think, do you find it frustrating for him or frustrating for you to do this type of therapy?
Well, at times, because you are a loved one, it's your husband, and you know what you had before he was sick. Sometimes frustration comes in, but we have to remember it's a brain injury, and we just have to be patient.
Okay. And is the therapy, is it hard or is it easy? How would you state the therapy is for him and for you?
It's not hard because it's individualized and it's done at his space. So it's not frustrating to him. You know, sometimes when he, of course, sometimes when he wants to say something, it doesn't come out right, and I think that causes some type of frustration for him. But he looks forward, Mark, to actually having his therapy because he knows the days and he knows the times.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, why don't you and Terrence, can you tell us a couple of things before you go? Can you and Terrence tell some of the people out there who might see this some things?
Okay. Having therapy. With Mark.
With Mark.
Mm-hmm. After therapy.
After therapy.
Have dinner.
Have dinner.
Mm-hmm. Have dessert.
Have dessert.
Mm-hmm. Watch TV.
Watch TV.
Mm-hmm. Brush teeth.
Wash teeth.
Mm-hmm. Wash face.
Wash face.
Mm-hmm. Go bed.
Go bed.
Say prayers.
Say
Prayers.
prayers.
Say prayers.
Say prayers.
Mm-hmm. Night, night.
Night, night.
Gosh, you look like a professional therapist there, Ruth.
Yeah.
Well, that's your teaching, Mark.
Okay. Well, we'll see you next time, okay?
Okay, take care,
Yeah.
Mark. Bye
Okay.
now.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.